If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Hello and welcome back to the Three Gaffers podcast, Season 2, Episode 11, with myself, Edward Brookes.
Joe Lowden.
James Francis.
Wow, what a weekend of football we have had this weekend, boys.
Yeah.
You sound happy, mate.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We'll get into all that, Joe, later. But last week, we spoke about all the teams winning, but has that continued? We also spoke about European football as two sides carry on winning in that competition as well, if you know what I mean, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the last. Wait, do you want to be a little bit happy for that one section? Because it's going to be the only bit you're going to be happy throughout the whole podcast.
Only thing you are winning.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this week we'll be talking everything that's happened in the game week, as well as
Champions League.
FPL. How have you been finding it this week, James?
Cremo's rise to the top.
Yeah. I've had a lovely week as well. How are you finding?
Always sinks, doesn't it?
Nice bit of editing for me.
Sorry.
Right, Joe, get into this week's episode.
Right, well, this weekend kicked off with Leeds heading down to the south coast to face Brighton. The Seagulls have been very strong at home, and it continues as Brighton absolutely batter Leeds 3-0, with Welbeck kicking off the scoring, and then Diego Gomez with a nice little double, wrapping it up by the 70th minute, and that's all she wrote.
Do you think Welbeck will get the England call-up? It's been all over the news. It's been all over...
That's crazy.
All of it. Tuchel has been looking at him and wants to give him a call-up. What's your opinions on it?
It would just be as a little backup role, because Kane would be just the star.
Yeah, it will be, but what an achievement at his age, and to get this run of form going again, and to get back in that England squad.
Baller, mate. I love him.
We'll just have to see if it continues. Do you know what? I don't like him, but he's playing well. So
Why do you like him, mate?
Why don't you like him, Joe?
He's Sunderland fan. Anyway.
Because he scores against you.
Yeah, and he also plays for Sunderland for years.
If you don't want to talk about him, then how about we talk about Crystal Palace take on Brentford?
Yeah, Crystal Palace beat Brentford in a tight game, but not by the scoreline. It ended up being 2-0 to Crystal Palace.
Boom, boom, boom.
With Mr. Boom, Boom, Boom Mateta in the room scoring. And then a Nathan Collins own goal, putting it out of reach for Brentford. It was a very tight, contested game. There were chances for both sides, but look what happens when you have a bit of quality.
You just can't
the players take it, don't they?
Dislike Mateta. I don't know anyone in the league other than Brighton fans, obviously, that don't like Mateta.
I don't love him, but he's a fun player. That's how I see him. I see him as fun. I don't see him as anything else. But yeah.
On to the next match, Joe.
Oh, Arsenal went to Turf Moor, and it's been a difficult ground for some of the bigger teams, because obviously Liverpool struggled to win. You had a couple of other teams that have really gone to the knife edge with Brentford, and but not for Arsenal. As another set piece goal puts them one up through Gyökeres in 14 minutes.
Gyökeres, he loves scoring against the bottom teams.
He's such an
I was going
average
to say loves scoring in general, and I was going to say...
Oh, actually, I've been seeing the underlying stats. By the stats I've been seeing, he's outscored a lot of other players that have been signed in the summer.
He hasn't set the league alight, so...
Obviously not. But the second goal, and watching it live, wow, brilliant football, and a really well-taken goal from Declan Rice. He had an unbelievable man-match performance. Declan Rice, I'm telling you, we got him half price. Thank you very much, West Ham.
But you know what? To be fair, it's actually a goal that you created from open play for once.
It was nice to watch, actually, from the players' box. And thank you very much to Foster from Burnley for sorting us out with the tickets for that. And it was an incredible experience, incredible day out. Burnley, their fans, very small ground. I thought their ground was a little bit bigger, but only 22,000. And wow, do they pack a lot of atmosphere into that ground. It was amazing. Had a good day out.
Thought you were being condescending there for a minute.
No, they genuinely were.
He always sounds like...
I thought it was a bit bigger.
I thought it was bigger, but in that smaller ground, they created so much atmosphere that I'd say they were louder than you lot, to be honest, Joe.
Embarrassment, shush.
They were, mate.
Anyway,
so well done, Burnley. I hope you stay up this season.
Definitely louder than the Arsenal line.
Yeah, anyone's louder than Arsenal. Putting Arsenal 6 points clear at the top of the table now. Looks like it's Arsenal to lose. If they lose it, it's an embarrassment.
They've dropped bigger points.
It's ours
they dropped 8.
to lose. We only dropped them points when we didn't have the depth.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes, boys. We'll see how it goes.
Fighting against your DNA, mate.
Fighting on 4 fronts as well.
I cannot wait. It's going to be an interesting season. I know Liverpool, they are going to come back with a little bit of a fight. City are going to come back with a bit of a fight. But then the next 2 games for City now, Liverpool, and then they have you guys, actually, Newcastle. Yeah.
It's at our ground.
It's at your ground as well.
So we might actually get something out of that game.
I'm thinking we carry on in our form.
No, but that's away from home.
And one quote I actually really liked to see this week was Pep Guardiola giving a bit of praise to Arsenal, saying, in regards to the title race, he said, well, hopefully we can see Arsenal even concede a goal, is what he said.
Is this what he does?
So it's
what Pep does. He starts bigging them up and starts complimenting them. But it's all mind games because he's done it before.
So
but I like that.
He does it to us every time we go to their ground, and then they batter us 4-0.
He says it like you just said, like very condescending, like the way you spoke a minute ago.
No, big up Burnley. I do like them. Big up Foster for sorting out the tickets. Moving on to the next game.
Yeah, let's move on to how Fulham absolutely smashed relegation favourites Wolves as they won 3-0 at the Cottage.
It was always going to happen, wasn't it?
With Sessegnon putting them ahead within 10 minutes. And then a red card from Agbadou kind of sealed the game already. But then Harry Wilson and an own goal from Mascara set their fate. It looks like Wolves are gone. And my call is fantastic.
I think, has the manager already been sacked?
Yeah, he's been sacked. He's been replaced.
I heard Ten Hag.
Apparently Ten Hag. There's a lot of names being dotted around right now.
Who would you bring in? You're the board of Wolves. Realistically, don't be stupid and say like Jose Mourinho. Say someone
Get Ten Hag in, mate.
Who's realistic that you'd bring in? Who can get it done? Who could somehow be the perfect man?
Sam Allardyce.
Yeah, I was going to
I don't hate that.
Sam Allardyce, get the boy back in. He's a relegation avoider. That's what that man is. He avoids relegation at all costs.
Good ball knowledge there. No, I don't hate that.
Or you know what? Maybe go someone that's young. So that if they do go down, they build
and get back up.
Get back up again, and
a bit like what Burnley had done with Scott Parker. He's a young manager, but he's showing that he can adapt. Whereas Company didn't do that. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Wolves are finished.
I also think it's unlucky with Scott Parker.
And they probably won't come. They probably won't come back up either.
No,
I also thought Scott Parker got quite unlucky with Bournemouth. He had one really bad 9-0 loss, and then he kind of just got pushed away. Anyway, Manchester United on a 3-game win streak ahead of going to the City ground to face Sean Dyche's Nottingham Forest side for their first home game.
Shut up, Ed. Yeah, thank you.
First home game under the new gaffer. And Man United went 1-0 up through Casemiro.
That's not that bad.
But it shouldn't have been given because the ball was not out of the pitch.
It should always be given.
Again, that is 2 weeks in a row that's happened to Nottingham Forest against Bournemouth and now Man United. They've conceded off both of them.
It's a goal when it's also it's fine.
But yeah, it was given. And it looked like it was going to be pretty plain sailing for Manchester United until...
didn't it? Half time, it looked very plain sailing.
But until 2 absolutely rapid goals from Gibbs White and Savona puts Forest ahead.
Yep.
And I thought, here we go.
Nice ball, innit?
I thought, here we go. Let's see how this goes. But then a lovely strike from Ahmad.
What a goal, Matt, by the way.
With 10 minutes to go.
On the volley, mate. Left foot. Unreal.
Still a bit of a week, isn't it, really?
Not really.
It is what it is.
I think away from home, if you get anything out of a game, unless you're obviously Arsenal, City, Liverpool, you should really, like, other than the big sides.
United not a big side?
Not as in, like, in the contention for the league.
No, this was the game that was...
What I meant was, like...
We will win the league. This was... this was the game that I said, out of the 5 that we could get the 5 in a row, I said this was the game I was worried about. I'm not worried about Spurs. But I was worried about Forest. I said Dyche should just come in.
You did say it last week.
Yeah, I was worried, you know. I still thought we'd win. I was still pretty confident, but it was the one I was worried about.
Bless him, he's back to 0.
But it is what it is. I know, poor guy. He's not going to quit
0.
But you know what? I don't know. We didn't lose, at least. But I was still very annoyed with it. And we didn't win.
With it 10 minutes to go, there was chances either side. Last gasp off the line. Man United had chances.
They were all over towards the end, yeah.
And then, do you know what? I'd say a draw was a fair result-ish. I'd say Forest probably had the better chances.
I think Forest probably could have won the game if one of the two were, but it
was looking more like Forest were going to win, but I think a draw was fair.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I'm not happy about it, but we didn't lose. Still a point.
Well, Chelsea were looking to recover from their loss to Sunderland as they went to North London to face Spurs, who just beat Everton 3-0 away from home. but it didn't go quite to plan for the Lily Whites as
so
they lost 1-0 to. But it should have been more.
Have you seen the clips after the game, just real quick?
Jeb Spence and Van der Ven telling Thomas
if I
Frank
was
to get
a
off
Spurs
and
fan,
walk off.
That Spence should never be allowed to play in the Premier League again, let alone for his club. Don't you dare disrespect a manager like that, ever. That was out of order. And Jed Spence, out of order.
Going for Spurs.
That's not on, because I've got to give it to him.
Club, that's why.
I've got to give it to
He didn't,
Thomas Frank. You rate Thomas Frank.
I bet you didn't say this when Xhaka was throwing his hands up at players. And
exactly.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Anyway.
But what you like
I
Thomas
like
Frank?
Thomas Frank. I think he's a good manager. I just think...
Do you like Thomas Frank?
It's all right.
I just think he's had
I think he's a brilliant manager, and the players are letting him down.
mixture of both. I think he hasn't...
It's just two Spurs, aren't
That is true.
I just don't think he's had enough time to implement what he actually wants with the players that he's got. Because I think his really... Because at Brentford, it really relied on the 10 position with Damsgaard being the person who links up all the play and kind of feeds the ball for the wingers, then gives them a bit more emphasis to go forward. And they haven't got a 10. They've got Xavi Simons, but he's not playing well. The only other option is Maddison.
Awful now. I am so grateful we didn't actually get him now. And I will put my hands up. I did want him, and you know this. Oh my goodness, is that the biggest dodge of a bullet I've ever seen. I mean, that guy, he looks so good in the Bundesliga, but it shows there's levels. It does show there's levels.
It does.
Look, Timo Werner did well in the same team, didn't he? He came to the Prem, flopped. You look at
Simons is flopping more than Werner did. At least Werner got a goal or two every now and then. Yeah. Simons hasn't done anything.
No, he looks poor.
But the point is I think with Simons, I think he is still young enough to be able to adapt and get a bit more physical. Because the problem at the moment is that it's not that he's not able to get the ball under control.
He's very one-footed.
It's just that he's also so easy to knock off the ball that it's kind of, what's the point of giving him the ball because he's just going to lose it straight away. But anyway, back to the game. Chelsea win 1-0, but it should have been more as João Pedro got on the score sheet. But João Pedro missed 3 absolute bloody monster chances.
Problem, man. João Pedro doesn't take a shot in 3 games, not one shot.
And then he has 4.
And then he has
big
4
chances.
What's going on, man?
He hit a volley that should have gone in over the bar. He then he should have got an assist because Jamie Gittins, he played a lovely pass to him. All Jamie Gittins had to do was tap it in the net. He blasts it over the bar. So realistically, João Pedro should have been coming out of at minimum 2 goals and an assist. The other 2 chances, they were chances, but they were kind of a bit like... There was defenders there. They weren't really given too many options.
I'm so not invested in this team. I'm in a lot of pain right now. Sorry.
But yeah, it was a good win for Chelsea. I'm not very happy about the fact that Tottenham didn't do anything. They're
shocking. That's why.
No,
moving on.
It's in the history of the Tottenham. Moving on. Liverpool.
They finally get a win as Villa went to Anfield on a good patch of form because they went and beat City. They haven't lost a game in a couple of weeks.
Oh, Villa are proper
A goal from Salah just before half-time kind of started the turmoil, and then Gravenberch made it 2 just before the hour mark, and the game was done by then. They were just playing around.
They lost, didn't they, in the cup? Well, he rested a lot of them.
Yeah.
Of course they're going to win the next game.
That's what you'd hope.
That's why
going
he
out
did
to Palace like that. Yeah, going
that
out to Palace 3-0. Well, yeah,
Spurs
have now lost 2 on the trot because they also lost to Newcastle in the cup 2-0.
Oh yeah, you are right. Yeah.
So they're now looking like on a slight dip, but the league's so futile that it kind of...
You never know who's going to beat who any weekend. That's the beauty of the Premier League.
Right, here we go.
We're going to move on to the next game, mate.
Yeah.
The Irons. The mighty Irons.
How did that game finish, Joe?
I think they played quite well, didn't they, James? I think a certain fan base with black and white stripes came in a bit cocky into this one. I think they are a bit overconfident. They go away to London.
Cocky's a bit strong.
I think.
Cocky sums up your fan base right now.
Exactly.
Pot kettles, mate.
No, we're not. We're arrogant. That's
already one swear again. Here we go.
Sorry, right.
That's right.
We're arrogant. That's what comes with success. You'll know it one day. Go on. Let me know your feelings about it, Joe.
Go on, Joe. Well, no, you take it away now because this is your match, and you should be really
about
proud
that dire
of your
performance.
club.
That's shocking.
Shocking against the second worst team in the league this season.
You both said very factual things there. except from about the fan base, we understand that we were really bad.
You went into the game.
We went into the game thinking
you were going to batter them.
We went into the game thinking that we would get a win. It wasn't that we battered them.
You told me.
Yeah, obviously when we're joking about.
Woltemade was going to probably get a hat trick if he.
Because I had to say that because I captained him. I had to say that because I captained him.
You said it to me on the phone as well. I've got a funny feeling.
Yeah.
No, I did not say that.
You went Woltemade a hat trick. You did, mate. So
anyway.
Cocky, arrogant Newcastle go to West Ham in London. How'd it go, Joe?
Terrible. Well, no, actually, it started quite well because Jared Bowen gave us a little bit of a scare. He hit the post within 4 minutes, and then 30 seconds within that happening, the ball gets played into Murphy, and he slots it into the bottom corner. And I thought, okay, we've had our scare.
One of your best performers. Right
he
now.
is literally one of your best players.
Yeah.
Spent all that money, and you've got him right there.
Yeah, I agree. It's
going to be hard to replace him because Alanga can't do it. Who are they going to bring in next to try and replace him, man? They're going to have to spend like 70 mil to replace Jacob Murphy.
Crazy.
So it is what it is, isn't it? He's playing well at the moment.
He's a brilliant player.
So yeah, we went 1-0 up, and it was looking, and I got really happy. I was like, okay, this is where we build. This is where we try and dominate, get a bit more of the ball, create some chances. And we did for about 5 minutes. We put the pressure on, and nothing happened. Then we let West Ham get back into the game. And within that moment, Pope punches a ball that he should have caught because he's an absolute useless mug sometimes.
I thought you were like, he's an amazing goalkeeper.
He is. You know what?
What's happened to him this season?
He is the mixture of one of the best shot stoppers.
Choosing him over Raya on FPL, oh my God.
Oh, that was the worst take you've ever done.
Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, go on.
He went for. He shows that he can be one of the best shot stoppers in the league.
So can Ramsdale.
But also, he then makes some absolute blunders.
So can Ramsdale. We've signed two of similar goalkeepers, both amazing shot stoppers, both just like do weird.
No, there's differences between them massively. Pope can't play with his feet, which is just another problem in itself. But he punched a ball that he should have caught because there was no pressure on him. Yep. He then drops to Paqueta. Paqueta then has a snapshot from about 20 yards, 25 yards out into the bottom corner.
Never let him do that. Paqueta, that's the one thing you do with West Ham. You don't let Paqueta have a long shot.
Pope should have saved that shot as well. It was a really bad. He should have saved it. It flinged off his wrist and went into the bottom corner. He should have saved that.
After this performance, do you believe he gets dropped for Ramsdale now?
Yeah, I think he. Right, let's just go from this now because I'm bored about talking the game. Eddie Howe, you are cocking it up. You're cocking it up. So what you should be doing is you should be playing Ramsdale because he's good with his feet. He's more competent than Pope at the moment. So what are you doing? Also, Dan Burn is not a left back. Dan Burn's never been a left back. He played once there. Good for one season.
He's what are you on about? He's played left back many a times for you lot. And he's played well for you. So now you're now making excuses because you lost one game.
When he's played his best football, it's always been as the left centre back.
I agree with that. But there was that season when you had to play him at left back. And he played well.
And we adapted our tactics to him. But the problem is our tactics have now gone past that system.
Yep.
So what is the point of playing?
I kind of actually now agree with you.
Because he should not be playing left back. We had Lewis Hall on the bench.
Keep going.
If he's only fit for 60 minutes, play him for 60 minutes. Because then guess what? Hall? Yeah, Lewis Hall was sat on the bench.
He's just not that guy, is he?
He is.
He's not, mate.
He's better than your guy.
I think you'll find Lewis Skelly is a lot better.
That's what I mean.
Gordon
shouldn't have started either. He was clearly tired because he played 80 minutes against Spurs, then in the Championship, then against Fulham he played the full match.
Footballer was tired. It could for me, that's probably the cheap.
Harvey Barnes should have played.
Clip that.
He bagged twice in the Champions League and then came on and played well against Spurs. He should have started. He hasn't had as many minutes. Jacob Ramsey should be over Joe Linton. Joe Linton, I love you. You're one of my favourite players.
So much better.
He's one of my favourite players, Joe Linton. But he has not been playing well this season.
Better than him though. He's more of a leader.
No, because there's a difference.
You don't
he is when he's playing well.
Jacob Ramsey in your team.
What I'm saying is,
you won't have enough strength in the middle, bro.
How would you know? You don't watch us week in, week out.
I do watch.
It's like me going. It's like me going. You know what? You need Odegaard in there when he's not the player you want, and then you should always have Isaiah in that 10. Because Joe Linton, when he's at his best, Joe Linton is a crucial player in our system.
Yeah.
The problem is he hasn't been at his best since about April last season. He's been playing really bad.
Every time Jacob Ramsey's made appearances, he's
made 3.
Yeah, and they've all been a bit below par. I think anyone can agree.
Name the games he's played. Name the games he's played.
He made an appearance against Liverpool.
No, he didn't because he was injured.
He came on off the bench.
What, for 5 minutes? I'm talking about when has he last started a game? You don't know because you don't watch them.
Again.
So stop trying to say that you know stuff about the players that you don't watch.
I think everyone will agree.
Jacob Ramsey
online,
is
on social media. He has not lived up to how much you paid for him.
He's played 4 games, 2 as sub appearances, 1 as a start. He got injured in that one.
So they didn't have a knock.
And he's literally played cameo appearances. If we start him, how do we? He picks up pockets of space in between defences and midfield, which is what we need. Someone to then give the opportunities to Woltemade, Gordon, Murphy a bit more often.
I thought you just said
Gordon
shouldn't have played.
He shouldn't have, but these are the kind of, in general, he starts.
Tell me.
Eddie Howe got it wrong again.
Look down the camera and tell Eddie Howe, direct it to Eddie Howe, what would your starting lineup have been?
Would have been Ramsdale, Chow, Cher at right back, because Emil Kraft is also dog water. What is he still playing on our team for? He's awful.
Agree.
Then it would have been Botman.
That's not a nice thing to say about one of your own players.
I love what he's done for. He's a great servant, but we have now moved that past that point.
I agree. Carry on with.
He's a championship right back playing in the Prem.
Yeah, keep going with your team, mate.
And then we should have played Lewis Hall, even if he can only start for 60 minutes, then bring Burn on as just to shore up the defence.
I don't hate that.
Then it should have been Tonali,
Who's a right back again?
Cher, or Chow, either one, switch. We haven't got a right back right now.
Carry on then.
Interruption, yeah.
Well, Chow literally played right back for AC Milan, so that's also
come on.
why I would say that.
Mainly centre.
Tonali, Bruno G is the 2 sitting /8s. Yeah. Jacob Ramsey in the 10. It would have then been Barnes, Murphy, and Woltemade. That's what should have been, and it should have stayed like that for more than half a game.
How many new players is in that team? Got Woltemade, Ramsdale. Who else?
Ramsey.
Do you think you're a better team?
With
the new purchases?
Better squad.
Or do you think you've wasted your money?
You're a better team.
Better squad, yeah.
You're not a better team.
I think it's just
that team you had last season. You played to get the ball too easy.
You just named your preferred lineup.
For now. But when everyone's fit, it's a massive difference.
So is it money wasted?
No, because the point is that Chow is not a right back. He's going to be playing right centre back. Ramsey is a 10/left 8, which we will use him for. Woltemade could also drop into the 10. He literally played that for Stuttgart last season, where he played as like a floating 10 second striker. So when we've got Wisser in, Woltemade might drop into that position.
Might even not even play. Well, 4 months before he would have been signed for free. He's coming not back.
No, because Brentford had an extra year to sign him on, and it was Brentford's choice. So he would have been on for another year and a half. So actually,
due to injury, that's a bit of a flop of a signing, which is unfortunate.
Not a flop because he hasn't played. You can't say that someone's flopped if they haven't played.
Ilanga, would you say he's been a good purchase?
Ilanga's been a flop.
What are you on about? You can't call someone a flop if they haven't played.
Yeah, because you don't know.
What about Eden Hazard from Madrid? He was just injured the whole time.
But when he played, he didn't do anything. That's the point. If Visser now comes back after this international break that's coming up, comes back in and bags 3 in his first 5, he's then not considered a flop.
He will make you a better team once he plays.
So he's not a flop.
I rate him.
I think Elanga.
I mean a flop of a signing. I don't mean him as a player.
Elanga has not lived up to the expectations.
Exactly.
He has been really poor, and I don't know if it's a confidence thing or if it's that he doesn't know how to adapt to a team that generally has more of the ball than what Forest had last season. Yeah, and then Woltemade, he's been spot on, brilliant. Chow, brilliant as well. And then Ramsdale just hasn't been able to get a sniff in because Eddie Howe prefers Nick Pope, which in my opinion is mental. Because when Ramsdale played against Spurs, you could see the trust in the fact the defence were willing to pass the ball back to him, and they were able to start build up play for him. Whereas when it's passed back to Pope, Pope has to hoof it long because he can't play with the ball at his feet. Yeah. Anyway, look, Eddie Howe, that is the worst. That is the worst performance of any team under Eddie Howe at Newcastle. Ever. That is the worst performance.
Bad scouting, bad management. Next game.
What's in Kells? You've spent how much money on how
Manchester
many
City wrap up the Sunday's games as they
face
second place and very informed Bournemouth in a Champions League possession bust-up. And it wasn't looking good for City, was it, really, at the beginning, Joe?
No, because Croupy Jr. put the Cherries 1 up in 45 seconds. But luckily,
he's been amazing.
He's been classic.
But luckily, it was ruled out for offside. And in doing that, Haaland then came to life. And do you know who he came to life with?
Captain.
He came to life with a certain young French player who has just signed for him,
Me
Rayan
and
Cherki,
you
with a double assist.
Me and you have been saying he should be playing.
I've been saying he should be playing. He's their best. He's their best
He's been
creative.
injured, mate.
No, I know, but I'm
He
saying
just got back.
Yeah, but he should be getting in over.
he should be getting in over anyone in that attacking
I agree,
midfield
but
role.
he's so injury prone, mate. So injury prone.
He wasn't last season for Lyon, but
He was the year before. But carry on.
anyway. Cherki gets both assists for both of Haaland's goals. But it was interrupted halfway through that with a Tyler Adams goal.
Yeah.
Started away, and it was looking like it could have been. And then
Captain America moment.
Yeah, but nothing really happened because O'Reilly had a goal, then assisted by Foden, which wrapped it up, keeping City in the title race.
Yep.
Doesn't keep him in the race.
It does keep him in the race.
They just helped us out, actually, because they helped us with Bournemouth.
Well, no, because
Wow.
they're still in the title race now.
City have a chance and you're blind.
City just lost the other week.
You're blind to not see that.
Yeah, and
They can't
Yeah,
defend.
but
I'm not scared of
It
a team.
takes you dropping some points. I can't believe you have such low views of City with the domination they've had in recent years.
Yeah,
And
because this
they
ain't the
still-
same team.
Yeah,
they've lost the
they've lost
biggest
a lot, but
legend in Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of players, mate, but they're
They
still
replaced them.
largely the same team.
do you want to know a stat I read?
What?
Haaland scored 23 goals in... is it 26 goals in 16 matches for club and country this season?
Yeah, he's amazing.
And it's 2 months into the season?
Fit.
City-
He stays fit and
Yeah.
they're in for a chance.
City are a Haaland injury away from a top 4 battle.
Yeah, but that's what you keep saying, but it's not happening.
But it's not happened.
All
When it
takes is
happens,
someone to
if
take
it
him out
happens-
in
Yeah,
one
That's
game.
the thing, but if it doesn't...
If it doesn't happen, then they're
You're in
always going to
trouble.
be in it. And especially if
I think you're
Cherki starts
I
coming
think you're
into the
blind
scene.
to not see it. I think it's mad to say it, but there've been dark horses all season and people haven't realised. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Don't see it.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
By the way, for the Newcastle section, we lost 3-1 to West Ham. I didn't say that in that. Anyway, FPL. James, take us away.
As always, I said it before, cream always rises to the top.
Yep, fair play, mate.
Back to where I belong, at
Well,
the
on
top,
the top,
of
yeah.
the table. 84 points.
That's a good.
I wanted
tally,
more.
mate.
Sad I didn't get more. Makes me angry. That's what the difference is between me and you two. But Nick Pope, absolutely, mate.
3 points.
I should have Ryo in that. But you know what? 3 points. I'll take it with the saves he took.
He got 7 saves. He's got 7 saves. so he got 2
Gabriel,
extra
who was
points.
probably the best captain pick, and we were blind to not notice that.
He
Haaland
and
was-
Haaland
12
are
points.
essential.
12 points. Got 10.
Haaland got 13.
I'm not talking about Haaland right now. You're butting in like you always do.
You just said he's the best captain pick.
He probably would have been. I'm talking.
That makes no sense.
Shut up. Right.
No, you can do your explaining in a minute.
Then,
Behave.
can I speak? Right, then we've got Gabriel.
Okay, James.
No, it's not.
It's okay.
Then we've got Gaya, 10 points.
Good one.
I'll take that, mate. I'll take that
fair
any
play.
day. Got Reece James, getting what? Was it 7?
7.
7 points as well. Semenyo, blanked every game since I brought him in.
What's going on there? You've cursed him.
Get rid.
Yeah, I've got it. But once I get rid, he'll score.
Get rid.
Saka, which is probably
Get rid.
another
Like,
bad,
That's actually a get rid.
another bad player I've brought in. I can't believe I'm saying that, but
He's actually a get rid. He hasn't brought anything.
Kudus was one of the players I wasn't sure about playing, but I thought if he gets some points and if he scores or assists, I will be annoyed at myself. So I played him just in case, and I didn't want to take a hit. We've got the big man. I forgot who even that is. Caicedo, 10 points as well.
The big man, I forgot his name.
I'll take that, mate. Mateta brought him in this week.
Boom, boom.
I said you would, and you kept going. Oh, I don't know. And
9 points. I'll take that, mate. I'll take that. And Haaland does what he does. 2 goals, plenty of points. I'll take that.
So I think most people would say that was inevitable that Haaland was going to score this week. Like you'd be stupid not to captain him.
Right, shush. And then Woltemade, 1 point, blank. And as I was saying that Gabriel probably was a bit of a dark horse for captaincy. Not everyone has Haaland, if you would have allowed me to say what I said. But obviously I went for Haaland because I trusted him as much as I hate him. 84 points, I will take that.
Very, very
That
good.
is a
I will
strong
take
week,
that. And I'll be
Very
fighting to
good week.
keep my spot.
Well played, James. I think you did really well.
All right, on to the next
Who's your
man.
player
I'll
of the
try
week?
not... Oh, yeah. Player of the week, Haaland, of course. I'll give a bit of love to Mateta as well. Flop of the week.
I was going to say Caicedo for you.
Flop of the week. Saka.
I'm surprised you didn't go Baltimore.
I hate him.
Obviously, Voldemort. He got 1
I
point.
hate him. Next. I'll try not to speak as much as he interrupted me.
Yeah,
Go.
good. Go on, spit it out. You've had plenty to say throughout the whole episode, so spit it out.
71 points, really good total. Really happy with that. I still got one final player to play. So when we recorded this episode, guys, the Everton game had not been played by this point. So we still have one game. I'm banking on some more points coming in from the Sunderland-Everton match.
Sunderland win that game.
But you have Gabriel at the back, obviously got the points in, did really, really well with his goal contribution and the clean sheet. You've got Munoz.
Rubbish captain pick, by the way, guys.
Yeah, rubbish
12 points, but rubbish captain pick.
Yeah. Munoz did great again. Another clean sheet from Palace. Really, really good performance. Virgil van Dijk. Finally, I've been thinking about getting rid of him for so long, and I just haven't done it yet. But he did deliver with some clean sheet points, so I'm really proud for him, and he did actually quite all right this week. Semenyo, how many points did he get this week? 3? 3 points this week. Eze, 3 points this week.
Oh, no, Semenyo got 2 actually, didn't he?
Oh, Semenyo got 2, yeah. 2 points for Semenyo, 3 points for Eze, 1 point Kudus. The midfield's let me down this week. That's why I'm hoping on Grealish to kind of bring that back. But Kudus, mate.
Sunderland win that game.
Kudus, you are in big, big trouble, man. You've let me down too much this season. Moving on to the front line, boom, boom. My player that I brought in this week was Mateta for João Pedro. So we had the same idea there, James.
Yep.
El Capitano, the good captain pick for this week. You know what I mean, James? Yeah,
one of the good ones.
One of
a couple.
Really good captain pick for this week. Because I never, you'd never captain Woltemade over here. You wouldn't captain Woltemade over.
No, I would never, mate.
No, you wouldn't do that, would you?
I'm not blinded by club loyalty. That's why it's not a.
No, you're not.
Team,
Yeah. You actually have ball knowledge. Yeah, I get you. And another massive flop of the week, Woltemade. You're playing West Ham, one of the bankers to get points, mate. It's not a good week for you.
Some would have captained him.
Some silly Newcastle fans might have, yeah. But going on to player of the week, I'm going to give it to... I would like to give it to someone else one week, but this week it's going to have to be Erling Haaland getting the 2 goals in and captained. And my flop of the week...
Gabriel, yeah.
And my flop of the week is Woltemade getting 1 point for me.
Not Kudus?
I'm annoyed with Kudus, but... And the reason why
I think Woltemade got unlucky because he got snatched off at half-time. That's
why he's my flop.
Because he was playing
that bad.
Because he was playing that bad.
No, it's been now said that it was actually just a tactical substitution.
Because he was
playing that bad. They wanted to get him off.
You take a player off at half time because they're playing bad.
No, he wasn't. I watched the game. He wasn't playing that bad.
He was playing that bad. That's why Woltemade.
He wasn't getting involved in the game. That's the only reason.
71 points, Ed. More to come. Definitely more to come, but we'll see if it's 2, 1,
3 or more. I like that. Moving on to this flop.
A blob?
Flop.
Oh. I thought you called me a blob,
bro. No.
You called me a blob, and I was like, wow, right, cheers.
That was me.
No, right. Yeah, if this week couldn't have got any worse after Newcastle losing, I have also finished so far down in FPL. For the week, I got 52 points. I've still got Tarkowski to play in the Everton Sunderland game. I'm just going to hope that there's a clean sheet and a defensive contributions points for him to get me above the 60 mark. And maybe even if he could get a goal as well, that'd be fantastic. Maybe like a 13 point and get me not so far behind.
You're not asking for much, then, are you, mate?
When he hits defensive contributions quite a lot.
I want to talk about your keeper choice.
I want to talk about your bench.
Yeah, we'll get on to that. We'll get on to that. Dubravka in net. 2 points.
What were you thinking?
Because, right, I'll give you my thinking afterwards, trust me. Timber and Gabriel got me 18 points. Still, obviously, like I said, Tarkowski still to play. Gordon, 1 point, got hooked at half time.
Wait, stop. You were saying it had a huge rant at Eddie Howe going, shouldn't have played Gordon.
Yeah, he shouldn't have started
Gordon.
He shouldn't have started
Gordon in your fantasy team.
Yeah, because... You had to confirm it on. You had to confirm it on the Saturday.
Mate.
You had to confirm it on the Saturday, and I completely forgot. And also, I knew he was going to start him. My point is, I thought he
look
should.
at the players on your bench.
No, if you know he's going to play, he's going to play him.
That's what I mean. I knew he was going to play.
Next one.
Anyway, Semenyo blank 2 points. Kudus blank 1 point. Bruno G 4 points. assist. Got a yellow card though, like an idiot. Shouldn't have, but you know what? Those things happen.
That's what he does, isn't it?
4 points. Voltemade 1 point hooked at half time. Haaland.
Who was your captain?
Yeah, Voltemade, our captain, thinking he'd bag 1 or 2.
How many points did he get for you?
2. Anyway, Haaland 13 points.
That's rough, that.
João Pedro 9 points.
9 points, finally getting some points.
I've kept João Pedro over this really bad patch, and I think his next run of fixtures should give him.
So really, your transfer was wasted because they both got 9 points.
What?
Yeah, you had João Pedro as well. You changed him to Mateta. There was no point.
Yeah,
but you wasted a transfer.
Well, considering
when you think about it.
Did you want to know something really funny?
What?
Chelsea have got Wolves next.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Who is your...
João Pedro's going to cook.
You don't know what my transfer
I'm not talking to you. I'm just making a comment.
Can I speak? Who is your blob of the week? I mean, flop, sorry.
I haven't gone through my bench yet.
He's been saving that.
Right. Oh, God. Right. Anyway, right. My bench, Robert Sanchez, 6 points. Elliot Anderson, 4 points. Senesi got 4 points as well. And then, Reece James, 7 points. I had
20 points.
I had 20 points on my bench.
Reece James.
Well, let's get Spurs away.
Do you want to know my thinking behind the Chelsea choices?
I knew Chelsea would win that game.
Is that in the last 3 games at Tottenham Ground, there has been 17 goals between them. Chelsea have won 5-1, but the other times it's been like 3-2s and things like that. So I was,
so there's never been a clean sheet.
That's what I mean. And I was expecting, you know what?
Facing a different team.
I know, but I was thinking, you know what? They're probably both going to score. So what's the worst that if Dubravka gets about 20 save points or like 20 saves, he'll get like a few extra points.
That Dubravka
get
more points than Sanchez.
If he got save points, that's the point I was thinking.
Sanchez's save
I would have gone for
even
Sanchez for the save points.
Even if Tottenham won the game and played well, Sanchez wouldn't have made more saves than they did.
No, because the thing is I felt like Spurs aren't as attacking.
Arsenal, top of the league, 6 points, and you put the Burnley goal.
Again.
But the thing is,
that's who they played. I'm amazed that you put
it as Burnley sitting in, you firing shots at them. Dubravka will get a lot of save points, and then you probably get a set piece goal, which happened anyway, but earlier on in the game than I thought.
I can't believe he went for that.
Anyway,
I'm shocked.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I did the exact same thing last week where I should have flipped them, and then I did it this way round where I flipped them because I had Sanchez in, and then I put Dubravka in before the deadline.
Just unlucky, mate.
Lob of the week?
Lob of the week?
You're lucky that this is on camera. Do you know that? You're really lucky that this is on camera. Because if you said that one more time, there'd be a fist.
Stop
Go on, who is your player of the week, Joe?
Player of the week, Gabriel. He has been an ever-present high scoring point.
Thanks.
I like that. Flop of the week, Gordon.
Yeah.
Because not only did he get me no points, but he also played horrendously in the game. And
not your captain that you put all your trust in over.
No, because
you know Voltemade has been good recently.
Voltemade has been good. It's just this was one of those ones where
it's called flop of the week.
Eddie Howe made the problem.
Not of the time.
Eddie Howe made the problem. Made the. Everyone has said that there was no need to take him off. He wasn't playing badly. It was Gordon and Joe Lowden, the left side, that were playing awful.
Okay, well
52 points.
If I bench boosted and captain Haaland, I would have finished top of this week. That's how quick
he is.
Like me last week.
That's what I mean.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Joe Lowden being Mr. If Buts and Maybes again.
I'm just saying. That's
same as you recently. To be fair, you're all about if Haaland gets injured. If that. You're both the same.
If Arsenal win the league,
No, when Arsenal win the league.
I deal with facts.
Yeah, and my fact is that I was chatting to James about bench boosting. I didn't.
Yep.
And then I also said I'm either going to captain
Same as me the week
or
before.
Haaland.
Yep.
And look what happened. I did the two wrong choices, and it's done me.
And it ends with me at the top. What is it you said that you'd lost? You probably lost FPL?
Oh yeah, I probably lost FPL now.
Ed's gone.
His head has gone.
No, I think unless I get a really good triple captain.
I was further ahead of you in points before I've been dropping loads. I was further ahead.
Joe.
James.
I was so far off James at the beginning.
You're nearly 40 points ahead of me.
Yeah, but I was higher than that
Yeah,
first.
I was about 40, 50 points away from James, and now I'm only 10.
He slipped early on. Me and you were like 20 points adrift at one point.
Yeah.
And it's not really changed much from that, except for me catching up, and then now I've dropped another 40 points back.
Well,
and
it's that time of the video and podcast,
anyway,
James.
I can catch Ed anytime.
Yeah, I'm probably going to win it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check us out on all socials, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, at The Three Gaffers. See you next week. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we upload. Thank you very much.
That was lovely.
Yeah,
That's the best one you've ever done. Round of applause for James.
Because I'm locking in because of the back.
And we'll see you next week for Arsenal hopefully winning again. United top 6 push and Newcastle
relegation battle.
Let's go. See you next week.
And also check out the video that's just been put up, Fan Focus. If you've not seen it already, check it out.
Bro. Yeah.
Bit of love that. Bit of love.
Check it out.
Love that.
Peace.
And keep on,